Each of us faces setbacks from time to time and becomes a victim of ridiculous situations. These incidents can be hurtful, instructive, and laughable even when they happen to us. In our new episode, we've collected the funniest and most awkward moments that happen to people under the most unexpected circumstances. So, let's go! This wig is really comfortable. As soon as you try to lift it, you can easily both scratch and ventilate your head. After buying a treat for her daughter, her mother took care not only that she was not hungry, but also that the journey home was not boring. This outcome was quite predictable considering that he threw a stick at a dog that was on a leash. In general, it should be noted that the plan was initially doomed to failure. Seeing his reflection, this goat perceived him as an enemy and decided that it was time to fight him. Apparently, her own reflection fascinated her so much that she forgot about the need to keep her balance. After this incident, the owners of the house will put in this place only those things that they would like to get rid of. This was the first and last time he decided to feed wild animals. Usually artists tend to appear spectacularly on stage, but he managed to disappear from it rather spectacularly. To successfully implement this idea, he would have to look for a bigger thing. I wonder if they regulate their own speed or if they're just so lucky. This woman is one of those people who believe that anything can be useful in the household. After these passengers, you'll have to order a general cleaning. There's nothing unusual, they just got to know life and enjoy it to the fullest. This tour provided an unexpected bonus in the form of a refreshing breeze. He knows well from his own experience that in order to achieve goals, one should not give up and stop after each unsuccessful attempt. She warned that she doesn't really like to drink strong drinks because her body literally rejects them. He strongly regretted that he decided to make cocktails on his own. Now his kitchen looks more like a crime scene. It's a good thing it wasn't the groom who fell into the water, otherwise this moment could have become the main memory of the wedding for all the guests. Apparently this dog is clearly pleased with its revenge for the fact that the owner left it alone for several hours. This girl chose the wrong place to throw the ball, after which she turned around trying to find someone to blame. The ex-girlfriend of the owner of this car chose an original way to take revenge on him for cheating. No wonder they say that all men are children at heart. Sometimes they flirt and behave unreasonably. Well, we must admit that the process of teaching children never goes smoothly. It turns out that her deadpan expression did not mean that she knew how to carefully open sparkling wine. The marriage proposal, instead of becoming the most memorable and touching moment, turned into a real drama. The only thing worse than accidental falls is falling on stage when all eyes are on you. No matter how carefully the wedding ceremony was planned, it is impossible to predict everything. This time, the bride's father, who had lost a lot of weight from nerves, found himself in an awkward situation in front of the guests. It is not for nothing that they say that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Best friends always try to make your life brighter, even if sometimes it leads to their jokes going beyond what is expected. The tow truck was supposed to deliver the car to the service station anyway, but now the master there will also have to fix new problems and damage. It's not the fault of the cat that the dining table got in the way of their games. The flood that happened at this house has nothing to do with natural phenomena. The operator of this excavator seems to have been inspired by the Fast and Furious, which affected his driving style. It seems that the fun at this celebration has started to get out of control. He could hardly have imagined that everything would end with a refreshing shower right on the street. Obviously, the fish in this pond are furious that someone has invaded their territory. If you want to climb trees, be prepared for the fact that the landing may not be soft.
What a twist! Haven't you expected to see this either, have you?
No matter how much fun it is, every game needs to stop in time. Because of a seemingly innocent joke, he found himself in a real trap. Even though he creates obstacles for traffic, people around him still admire his romantic gesture. Despite the fact that he had a chance to install the spike strip on time, he unfortunately missed it.
flop. He flopped it.
At that moment, the truck driver realized that he would not be able to get home on time today. The owners hoped to get rid of the uninvited guest quickly, but it seems that he decided to stay and appropriate their apartment. Remember, before you shoot, it is important to make sure that the weapon is pointed in the right direction. It seems that none of them wanted to continue this battle.
Nadie quiere. Acá la municipalidad haciéndose cargo de las macanas que hace uno.
It would be better if they didn't try to get the ball at all. Even though he got rid of the insect, he faced another problem. Now he has to replace the glass. Towing is not such a complicated process, but it is important not to make a mistake at the very beginning and not attach the cable to the exhaust pipe. I wonder when she realizes that she went a little overboard and it's time to reconsider her approach to training. Without expecting it, he very quickly and thoroughly cleared the roof of the snow. The truck driver is fine, but the car itself and the structure it rammed into were badly damaged. Such a trampoline is a great opportunity to return to childhood, at least for a short time. She has a lot of work to do before she lies down and relaxes on this mattress. The desire to make a video blinded her so much that she completely forgot about caution. He climbed to this peak to fulfill his dream and have a picnic. However, given what happened, now he has to start all over again.
There are things that are absolutely impossible to believe, and how could this even happen?
It seems that these monkeys have a personal dislike for the girl, or they noticed that she did not wash her hands after the restroom. He descended easily, but it turned out to be an impossible task to slow down on time and deftly. It is curious in what condition the bag returned to her after its journey. Remember, haste usually only complicates the situation. Playing with your beloved dog could turn into trouble, but fortunately, everything went well and she remained unharmed. Checking the product she ordered for integrity and serviceability failed miserably. After learning the impressive price of an item, you begin to treat it completely differently. I wonder how long he'll have to stay in this position. It seems that this man has developed a very biased attitude towards scooters, and now his goal is to destroy them. Unfortunately, the first flight of this drone turned out to be its last. Before each hit, they should take into account that insects can affect the game process. Even though it may seem brutal, it's probably the fastest way to get rid of the tent city. When the wind is raging in the city, it first finds the weakest points of any building. Seagulls perform such movements not only to warm up, but also to attract the attention of worms. This is probably one of the most expensive ways to catch fish. There is a weak link in every team that causes trouble all the time. Apparently, he hadn't been to a party for a long time since he was so carried away by what was happening. The sea fascinates with its beauty, but one should not forget about its incredible power. Perhaps this machine simply did not want to be used today and defended its borders. The situation must have been serious if she was in such a hurry and risked running across the wet floor.
And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead.
If the owner did not want to let go of his boat, he should have secured it in a better way. These are the effects of the typhoon. However, at night, such a sight can give rise to the most terrible fantasies. The desire to finish the work quickly led to the fact that the working day would have to be extended. It must be admitted that this tool turned out to be completely useless in case of flooding. When you need to share secret or important information with a colleague, it is better to avoid whispering. Such gestures often attract more attention than we would like. Clothes are a great way to express yourself, and a deep neckline can make an image bright and attractive. But it is important not to overdo it so as to not end up in an awkward situation.
这玩意儿挺方便哦。
牛那种劲儿。主要是后边车过走回去了。
啊，能过了。
还是
To adequately assess one's own strengths and capabilities of a personal car is a talent that not everyone has. There was a possibility that the dog was deliberately waiting for the man to fall asleep in order to finally get some pizza. Considering that Tesla and the blue whale have nothing in common, it is unlikely that the car should produce such a fountain. It seems that these dogs have found the perfect place to watch the street so that they can happily talk about their neighbors. After seeing how technicians repair the plane with duct tape, people scared of flying will even refuse to fly. In fact, this is a special aluminum tape that is used to seal various surfaces in case of damage. Now parents can be sure that these diapers are really reliable and can handle any amount of moisture.
first plunge in the pool. Let's see it. Oh God. Oh. You're gonna push it back when you jump. Oh yeah.
It seems that the universe has decided to demonstrate to him what it means to be in the place of a fish. No matter what kind of sport a person is engaged in, skipping a warm-up is a bad idea. It's better to warm up for a couple of minutes than to suffer from pain later.
And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead.
Can you open the door? I think you got it.
You didn't have to take anything away from her. It was enough to tell her that there was a lawnmower in front of her, which she eventually tripped over. Everyone has at least once found themselves in a situation where fear captures so much that emotions get out of control. At such moments, you can look ridiculous and cause laughter from others, for which you can even feel ashamed later.
Don't forget to share the most impressive moment of this episode in the comments below. See you soon.